Hello everyone, my name is Joey. Hello everyone, my name is Joey, and this channel is completely new. It is meant to share my thoughts, my life with you guys. Today we're going to talk about how I was raised by narcissists. I was born in Mexico. I'm still there. It's a beautiful country, nice people, very humble people. I don't I don't need I don't identify completely with this culture, but to be honest, I wouldn't identify with with any culture of any country. I don't feel like I belong to this world. But that will be for another video, for another topic. Today, I just want to talk about how it's like being raised by narcissists. You see, my dad is a narcissist, or it was, because now, as he got older, he's more conscious about the things he did. But in his early years, when he was young, it was rough. It was rough for my stepbrothers, and it was rough for me. Being raised by a narcissist, there are different types of narcissists, and my dad would use like the victim mentality to make you feel guilt of any stuff he wouldn't like, any behavior or something. That was his strategy to maintain control over us, over my mom, over me. So I was raised in that environment. The result of that behavior is that my stepbrother became a narcissist too. He became like the identical identical copy of my dad. A lot of people say, "Hey, you are just like your dad." A lot of people say that to my stepbrother. On the other hand, I will. It is so difficult to. Don't get me wrong. I got influenced a lot by my parents, which kid doesn't do, right? But because I had certain level of autism, I still have, not completely autist. I am, but I certainly have certain grade of certain level of autism. That became impossible to become a completely replica of my dad. Uh, at least that is the good thing of being autist, that you can be yourself, you know? So it's impossible to be 100% influenced by your parents. But it was so goddamn difficult to deal with narcissists. In one hand, we have the narcissism of my dad. In the other hand, we had the narcissism of my stepbrother, and they had a lot of influence over me, like negative influence, like the type of negative influence that would make you feel useless, would make you feel like you're not enough, would make you feel
We
like
know him for his eccentric.
um, you're less, you know. And it wasn't the case. I was a very smart kid, very intelligent kid. I was aware of a lot of stuff that a lot of kids are not aware. And by consequence
Friends
of
and
that,
fans watching
I
out there,
was
welcome to Gravel Channel.
I was
Head-to-head
miserable.
challenges await us before
I
we
was
find
gonna
out the
say
name of the
miserable,
next stadium
maybe
circuit
not at
master.
all,
For
because
now,
I
let's say
still
his
was a
start.
kid,
Scout
and a
partner is
kid
someone who
can enjoy a lot of stuff kids do, like playing with his toys, playing with his friends. Remember, I'm not completely autist person, but I was always had to deal with certain level of autism. So growing up was rough. Going to school was very rough. I got bullied. I also I also bullied people. I also bullied kids, but I also got bullied a lot because of my autism, because I cannot participate in most of what society does, like normally people do in day by day interaction. I cannot interact the same way a normal person interacts with friends and people in general. I cannot. I get social anxiety. I, I I could get bored. I cannot stand small talk. It's so freaking boring having to deal with small talk. And small talk is the day by day basis of human interaction. Unfortunately, that's what we have in this world. It's how society works. It's all about, hey, how are you? How your day was going? What you do for a living? What's your favorite sports team? Whatever. All that small talk is so draining, dude. It squeezes every inch of my energy, every drop of pure energy, just by trying to, just by performing for others, just to fit in society. Anyways, bro, it's fucked up. Mm. So it was so traumatizing getting raised by narcissists. My dad also was an alcoholic. Uh, it was rough, bro. But here I am, 2025. I'm still alive. I have 34. You could judge. You could say, well, you're a failure. I would consider myself a failure because I'm at 34. I still don't have my own place to live. I still don't have my own stuff, even though I'm still trying. I'm doing it, even though those things I've been achieving a lot of stuff. Millennials, we don't have it easy. It's like we are paying all the bills from the boomers or some stuff like that. It feels like that. It feels like we are paying all the karma of our grandparents, of our parents, all the things that they did wrong. We are paying that. the further generations. We are suffering from the mistakes of our parents. So it's not easy. It's never been easy being born in this world, in this reality. But here I am, and that's that's the introduction to this channel. Welcome to this new channel. It's meant to share uh, unfiltered content about how I how I develop my life, about how I feel, about what's happening in general in my life, even even the small stuff like day by day stuff. I would like to share mm, a lot of my day by day life in this channel. So if you are interested, you help a lot by subscribing and hitting that like button, doing all that YouTuber stuff, leaving your comment below, and so on. Thank you for watching, and see you next video. See you next time. Take care. Have a great day.